Welcome to Everything Currency. This is a show where we talk about everything crypto and mo. I'm your host Jay, and today I want to talk about my crypto strategy, the things that I'm doing to maximize my exposure to cryptocurrency, and to tell you guys right off the bat, I'm way too overexposed to cryptocurrency. As you know, one of the rules of trading is to always stay diversified. Make sure you don't have all your money in one basket, but in the crypto space in general, there's a lot of different ways to diversify just with the different types of coins. If you don't know about the different types of coins, go ahead and watch the video that I posted earlier this month about the different types of coins that there are. Put the link in the description for that. But looking at the different strategies, people are wondering, okay, so how do you make money? Like, what are you doing? How much money do you have invested? What's going on? So for me, I have like money just spread out across the board. So there's staking, there's trading, there's just holding long term. The worst strategy out of all those, in my opinion, is just holding long term, because if the coins are in a downtrend, then you're just losing money long term. Like, you don't want to be holding in a downtrend. So the number one thing for me is like minimizing losses and not losing any money, and just riding the coins up to the top. That way, when they do finally pop and they have like 100% gains, I'm like, cool, this is great. And I'm not like, well, it's still like $700 away from when I bought it. So the first things first is, hodling. The coins that I hodl are coins that I really believe in, and right now there's only two that I really have like long term, and that's Bitcoin and Ethereum. And that's because, like, just deep down, like, I know a lot of crypto projects are gonna do good and they have a lot of good ideas and stuff like that, but deep down I just feel like Bitcoin and Ethereum are just not going anywhere. Like, it's one of those things, they're just not going anywhere. All the other ones, they might be securities, they might have, they might give up, they just, yeah. So that's first. I just want to say, like, I don't really hold anything super long term. I have, and the stuff that I do have that I'm holding long term, whoa, camera shaking. So if I do have any coins besides Bitcoin and Ethereum that I hold long term, it's because that I'm staking them or providing liquidity into some liquidity pools. So if you don't know what that means, I'll probably make a video about that later. But with staking, I made a video about staking before. You can go ahead and watch that, and you can see which coins are the most profitable in staking. So my whole take on it is this: if I'm going to hold something long term, say I buy 1,000 coins, then I want to make sure that I'm getting, some type of reward for holding these coins, for believing in this project, not just investing my money and hoping that the price is going to go up, but also getting returns back on that. Like, when you do that in stocks, it's just like that. You get into stocks that give you dividends. As those companies do good, you get dividends twice a year based on the percentages, blah 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 blah. So I like to look for coins that are giving me coins back. It's giving me money back, not just for holding them. You know what I mean? That's passive income. It's one of the best ways. So I figure, hey, if I put in, say, 1,000 coins and the percentage is 10%, then I'm going to get 100 coins back. And then hopefully the price of all of those coins just rises. So then you get kind of an exponential price rise. So that's what I like to do with coins that I hold. Some of the ones that I'm doing like that are, let me see. I'll make another video about what's in my portfolio. But yeah, so that's one of the other things. If I'm holding something long term, it's because it's giving me passive income through staking. Other than that, like I said, Bitcoin and a very little bit of Ethereum, because Ethereum has been on a downtrend as well. But I just got to make sure I have a lot of Bitcoin. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's key. So besides that, then I would say that the next best things to do is probably trade, like on the midterm, like not day trade. I wouldn't be trading every day, because then you have to trade against people who trade every day, like professional traders and stuff like that. But just kind of, so what I like to do is this: I like to look at the chart and find a nice trend. Then what I'll do is see, hey, is there any news? Once you have news and you have a trend, then you have nice upticks in the price. And one of the ways that I do that is I come to CoinMarketCal and I'll do my research and I'll come on here and I'll say, okay, what's happening? All right, Tron has some trending news. It's all over here. You got the controversial harsh fork of Steam. So you got Horizon, Nebulous, Compound, all these different. You can come on here and just look for days at all the different information on here. And the reason why this was invented is because right now the market is very speculative. Nobody really cares yet if these projects are gonna do what they say they're gonna do. They're just kind of going off of, hey, sounds good, so I'm gonna throw money at it. Woo. And a lot of people are just trying to say, hey, look, I'm just trying to make money in this thing right now. So this is where people are resorting to put in their money, because in the bull run, that's kind of what everybody was doing. Everybody was kind of looking for something that was gonna pop and hope that it pops. So now they're using news as the catalyst for these pops coming off. Right now, DeFi is big, but I'll be weary on the whole yield farming and all that. I don't do that stuff because there's too much risk involved. Like, you can have your money all spread out and all these different loans. Anytime you tell me loan or something like that, somewhere I'm gonna have to pay interest or possibly lose all my money, like, I'm not down. Like, I'd rather just take a loss rather than lose everything. But so I come on here, I look for stuff that's gonna pop, and I will say, hey, like Lend, they have some listings going on. And just do your research, you know what I'm saying? You can find different things going on with different coins. And then another thing that I will pay attention to is a very important thing when trying to figure out, hey, I'm going to trade. So I'm not really like a full-time trader or nothing like that, but there's certain things that I'll look at. And one of the things that I look at is the Bitcoin dominance chart. And that's because if this is the chart of basically Bitcoin's dominance over all of the altcoins, because all the coins basically trade against the price of Bitcoin. So you're not trading against the dollar or anything like that. You're trading against the price of Bitcoin. And when the Bitcoin dominance is going down, that means the altcoin dominance is going up. So that means, you get it. Pulling up this chart right here, you can see that, like, basically what this means is when this dominance is going up, that means people are pouring their money into Bitcoin. That means Bitcoin is dominating over the altcoins. You know what I mean? Hence the name Bitcoin dominance. When it's going down, that means the altcoins are taking market share back from Bitcoin. In other words, people are taking their money out of Bitcoin and throwing it back into altcoins. So when that's happening, you see the chart looking like this. Right here, you see everybody threw their money back in Bitcoin when the market kind of tanked. And it was because they're like, let me get out of all this speculative, risky stuff, and let me get into something a little bit more solid. So everybody jumped into Bitcoin, and then slowly after that, it's been coming down. And right now, and that's when it's a good time to trade, because people are moving money around into altcoins. So for the last, since June, like the last month, it's been real fun trading, because you could see that it's been a straight downtrend for Bitcoin dominance. And yeah, but one thing that's happening right here, I could see, just looking at the chart off the record, unplanned, unchained, there's like this fallen wedge, or like this fallen whatever thing right here. So there's a chance that this might go back up soon. But yeah, I'll look at this Bitcoin dominance and see if this is going down, then it looks good for, like, okay, now I can trade altcoins. So right now it might hit the bottom of this line and start going back up, or it might just keep going down, down, down. So for me personally, I like when it goes down. Everybody wants the price to Bitcoin and go up. Yeah, I want the price to Bitcoin to go up over time, but for now, it's like I like accumulating more Bitcoin, using the altcoins to do it. And like I said, in this last week, it's been great. Trading coins like, LTO and, Bancor and ADA, stuff like that. So that's just pretty much a strategy. I have a couple coins that I like, I'm in love with. Don't really care if I lose everything on them. In the long run, I'm just like, man, they're going to do good. So I'll hold on to those. That's the emotional part of it. If you watched the last video, you know that emotional part should not be trading, but since we're humans and we have emotions, hey, we're gonna like coins, we're gonna fall in love with them. Just don't really trip off the price. That's what I do. Other than that, it's like, to make myself feel better, I have to still be making some money. So that's where the trading comes in, and that's where you can see, like, over certain terms, like for example, Cardano had some news today about, them dropping their mainnet. It's all over Twitter. Everything is Cardano, and everybody's buying more ADA and stuff like that. And then when you see all this news, and then you go to the Cardano chart, it's up 14% today. And over the last, let me see, yeah, no, this is one day. The last 24 hours up 14 cents. If you go over the last 7 days, you can see it's been just kind of rising up slowly because of the news and because of the chart. But I don't hold 88 long term. If an uptrend starts and a new bull trend starts, then 88 will be one of the coins that I hold. But there's just too many good projects out there, so we're gonna have to let some stuff happen and let some of these things die off. So if you have any questions about my strategy, about how I'm doing things over here, or even about the coins that I'm staking, go ahead and put them in the comment box. But that's it for today. Like, subscribe, turn on post notifications. Till next time, peace.